The Olympics are already underway, but there is a huge controversy with Team Canada.
We begin with breaking news from Paris. The Canadian women's soccer team is caught up in a scandal, and it appears to be over an attempt at cheating. The scandal is over a drone that was flown over the New Zealand women's team practice. Canada is set to play New Zealand tomorrow.
You heard correctly. Via ESPN, New Zealand launched a formal complaint alleging Canadian soccer staff members flew the drone over their training session. Now we have another development.
It was really important to me. I offered straight away for my voluntary removal from the game. And again, I would just like to apologise to our country, but also to New Zealand. You know, there's details regarding this this moment, but I think and those don't necessarily sit directly with me, but ultimately I am accountable for any action that happens inside of this camp, and for that matter, I think it was really important to step back.
It was a stunning move. Canada Soccer, their women's team, are the defending gold medal champions from the previous Tokyo Games. And they saw their manager, Bev Priestman, remove herself from the squad just one day prior to their opening match against New Zealand.
Repercussions, and indeed, we know as of this morning, Juanita, that there were not one but two drone incidents. And that we learned in a statement from the COC, that there were two incidents in which a drone flew over the New Zealand women's soccer team as it practiced July the 19th, which was last Friday, and then Monday, July the 22nd. That's included in the COC statement on the incident. And Canada swiftly and strongly has taken action.
Additionally, we would learn of two staffers who were dismissed. The first, as you see on your screen, is Joseph Lombardi, who, per the National Post, the COC describes as an uncredited analyst working for Canada Soccer. The second, Jasmine Minder, who's listed as an assistant coach. The COC's statement would read in part that both Mander and Lombardi were removed from the Canadian Olympic team. In this statement, they confirmed Lombardi used the drone to record the New Zealand team's practice. The COC has profusely apologized in the wake of this scandal. So, how exactly did all of this get discovered? Let me tell you. Members of Team New Zealand spotted the drone in the air, alerted authorities, and it led to a drone operator who was identified as a staffer of the wider Canadian women's football team to be detained. Also noteworthy is the statement from FIFA, where they opened disciplinary proceedings against Priestman, Lombardi, Mander, and Canada Soccer due to the potential breach of Article 13 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code and Article 6.1 of the Regulations Olympic Football Tournaments Games of the Paris Olympics. A quick background on Joseph Lombardi. Who is this person? The 43-year-old is a longtime technical coach who earned his Canada Soccer Coaching A diploma in the year 2009 and continued to advance through the system. According to his bio on Canada Soccer, Lombardi served on the team staff at the most recent FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023. Prior to that, he was a member of the Canadian staff at 6 FIFA youth tournaments from the years 2012 to 2022. And on Mander, the National Post has more. She's 29 years old, from Richmond, British Columbia, is said to be an important voice on Priestman's staff. She was an assistant on the 2021 gold medal winning team. A former kinesiology student at the University of BC, Mander began her coaching career as a teen, attending a FIFA regional coaching workshop in the country. In the year 2014, she would quickly advance through the domestic coaching system. Leading the team now, who is this person? Andy Spence. He's been referred to as Priestman's main assistant and has been a member of the coaching staff since the year 2022. Priestman would say, and I quote, "Andy's been with me now for a significant amount of time. The way I lead is very much trust and ownership of people in this environment. Andy is well heard from the players on the pitch, off the pitch, leading meetings, etc. He's more than capable. He has worked with England, Premier League side Everton. He's got a significant coaching career. She would also go on to say, ultimately, I know this team is ready. Irrespective of me or Andy Spence stood on the sideline, I can trust that this group is ready. They know what it means to play for Team Canada, to take the pitch and go and do what they need to do, and I feel at peace with my decision. But also that the team is ready. The CBC would tell us of Team Canada and how this is not their first offense at all. They would write, in 2021 at Toronto, Honduras stopped a training session ahead of its men's World Cup qualifier against Team Canada after they spotted a drone above the field, according to reports in the Honduran media. The teams played to a 1-1 draw. The bigger issue is this was not the first drone that was spotted and being flown overhead in the lead up to the Olympic Games. Gabriel Attal, France's 35-year-old prime minister, would ring the alarm saying that French security forces guarding sites set to be used in the Paris Olympics are intercepting on average 6 drones per day. This is not only a risk for competing teams, but it's also a security risk, is what they are saying. He would admit it could be tourists, but nonetheless, drones are temporarily banned in the country for the duration of the Olympics. I saw some reports that Priestman is only sitting out the opener, which again is against New Zealand. Will she be coaching after that? Some media reports say yes. Overall, a terrible, awful look for Team Canada, because now, if they do win, what is going to be the headline? It is not going to be that they were victorious, that they get out of the group stage, that they medal potentially. It's going to be that they cheated. And when else have they cheated? There have been a few instances on record. There will be speculation that there has been more. As the saying goes, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But there needs to be integrity in sports, because if it is lost, then so is the trust from the fans. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.